How's it going, Habibis? This has been an insane week for me as a Dark Magician player. It started off with us reaching Master Rank, which you're going to see in this video, the duel that we had to make it to Master, as well as a few other duels, just for fun. And then it got even better when we got this insane announcement of new Dark Magician support that is amazing. And I stand by the fact that I believe it's amazing, despite what some doomsayers may believe. And we'll talk about it on this channel later on in future videos, so be sure to sub if you guys want to see combos and basically discussions on how to play Dark Magician going forward. And then the cherry on top, or not even the ultimate thing for me, was a personal achievement, and that is reaching the top 16 of a major tournament with Dark Magician. We topped the Meta Weekly, Decade's weekly Master Duel tournaments, the biggest Master Duel tournament. We topped it with Dark Magician. That is something I never thought would actually happen. I wanted it to happen, but I didn't actually believe it was going to happen. And we did it. And it was the most surreal moment for me. On future videos, so hopefully tomorrow actually, we will highlight the entire Meta Weekly run. And then I'll also do a video where I react to Decade reacting to my duel in the top cut. He was pretty surprised to see Dark Magician there, so that's kind of funny. Look forward to that. I think with the duels that we're going to highlight for tomorrow over the Meta Weekly run, I'm going to try to chop them up a little bit and just kind of give my reaction, what I was thinking at the moment. But if you guys want to see the duels ahead of time, you could always check them out on my Twitch VOD, twitch.tv/KingMatty. I'll link it below. And be sure to drop a follow, because the stream's a fun time. If I do say so myself, you'll have fun. We'll have fun with you. Let's have fun together. Follow the channel. Also, sub to the YouTube channel. We're so close to 5,000 subs. How crazy would it be for us to grow as a community and reach that goal of 5,000 subs, as we just did the impossible, reached, top 16 with DM in the Meta Weekly. So today we're going to go over our Master Rank Up game, and you're going to see what the deck was for when I made that climb to Master, and then you'll see how I changed it going into the Meta Weekly. And tomorrow I'll discuss how, or what changes I like to make going into major tournaments with the deck. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you do, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy past Maddie talking to you like it's the present. How's it going, Habibis? It is the wee hours of the morning, and I'm playing Master Duel. I played last night, woke up, played Master Duel again, because, that's what you do on your day off. You stay up late, play Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you wake up early and play Yu-Gi-Oh. But since then, I hadn't played in about 4.5 days or so. And we're still cooking. We actually took a 3-game losing streak. It actually felt good to lose, because I forgot what it's like playing this deck. All jokes aside, I've never cooked this hard with DM, so the fact that it just keeps getting better and better, maybe with the format shifting, maybe things are looking in our way, and I'm done trying to convince you to play 60 cards. If you think it bricks, it bricks. All right, you got me, it bricks. I'm going to try to gatekeep this now. I've changed my tactics. I'm gatekeeping the deck. Even though I'm going to show it to you guys, it's just for you guys. I don't want it to be given to every person in the world, because you know what? It's too good. Anyways, we're in a Master Rank Up game, so I figured, what the heck? Let's do it with you guys. We are, let me see what Untap says. We are 10 out of our last 4. 10 and 4. So, let me just show you. 10 out of our last 14. And this morning there was a new UI update, as you guys can see. It's kind of interesting. I think I like it. And then also you guys are going to see, we're going to start this game. And there's a new, it shows all the accolades, so you could be intimidated if you go up against a guy who's YCS champion. So this guy looks pretty lame. I'm just kidding, I don't know. But we're going second. Our last rank up game, we went second, so no big deal. I don't even know what these mean. I'm a beast? Oh, look at that. All right, let's win the coin flip this time. Is that a gift? A gift from above. Okay, this guy's the bonds of duelists, the bond of duelists. Dang, he doesn't have much. He doesn't count. Wait, Duelist Cup, second stage duel. Okay, I thought I was gonna say second place. I was like, whoa, that's intense. All right, here we go. Going first, and we got a entirely Primite hand. Okay. So when you have Ether Barrel and Lordly Load set, or in hand, typically I like to go Ether Barrel first, because Ether Barrel cannot be ashed, but it could be impermed, and they're going to imperm it, which is great because we have the Lordly Load already in our hand. No reason to impermanence this, or to drill beam this impermanence. Now we're gonna go Lordly Load. So now the drill beam is no longer active. They have another hand trap. It's a 40 and 15 deck. 40 cards, 15 in the extra deck. They're gonna ash this. Now this is okay because we have drill beam. I did want to get Roar as an extra disruption, but I think I'm gonna keep my Called By. I think it's safer to keep my Called By. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, things get a little tricky here because maybe I should have, now that I think about it, maybe I should have Called By that, because I have to keep DM on the field in order for Drill Beam to be active. Yeah, I should have Called By that. That stinks. Okay. That stinks because now I have Drill Beam and that's it. Sometimes that's enough, though. That's the thing. But I probably should have activated Called By on that. Allowed myself to get either, you know, probably Primite Roar. Now, do I Drill Beam this? Do we Drill Beam this? I'm going to Drill Beam this. And if they have Maiden in hand, we have the Called By the Grave. So maybe that was my Ultra Instinct kicking in again. You know, it does that sometimes. You guys have seen it. If they have Maiden, then, you know, keeping Called By was the move. Oh, snap. They're going to have Maiden. Get rid of True Light. Search for Maiden. Search for maybe Roar. Yeah, Roar and Maiden. Okay. Activate Maiden. Called By the Grave. See, I knew what I was doing the whole time, guys. Come on, I was just testing you. I was testing you. I was trying to see if you guys knew that keeping Called By was the right move there. It's that easy. It's that easy. The Blue Eyes player scooping to this, to just Dark Magician. Amazing. But anyways, quick duel there. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing gameplay like this. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this has been the freest. And I think I just made a video. My last video, was it not called the most free or the easiest or something like that? The easiest Dark Magician grind of my life or something. Something to that avail. And now here we are with it again, you know, same thing, same motif. Yeah, my easiest climb to Master 1. This has been my easiest climb to Master 5. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys anything. Let's show you the deck. I want you guys to know the deck. And, you know, whoever wants to say it sucks, that's fine too. Because I'm cool with that. Let me switch back over to my scene. 300 gems. I will take those. Thank you. This video is going on about 6.5 minutes. So maybe we'll show a replay. I don't even know. 11 and 4. Nothing's really changed. I'm pretty sure this is... Oh, yeah. I took out the Fualoses and I put in Super Poly. And I took out the access code package, so Dark Selene access code. I'm playing Mysterion. This is probably not a good use of this slot. This can be a number of things. I've considered Link Karibo to make my SP Little Knight more potent when I have Magician Souls on the field. I've considered a different target for this, like Dragostapelia, a different Super Poly target, I mean. So that's an option. I've considered Appaloosa, you know, maybe another Imduck or Spirit with Eyes of Blue. But realistically, Doesn't matter. I'm just testing out the Mysterion, see if it comes up, because this could really mess up a Blue Eyes player, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is my deck list. Let's, I don't know, which one of these replays was entertaining? I think one of these was entertaining. One of these had to have been kind of entertaining. Tenpai player. Was this kind of good? I can't remember. Anyways, let's take a look. But yeah, guys, it's been fun with this deck. It's been fun. I'm still, to be honest with you, I kind of want to go back to the Azamina deck, because this Bestial deck has cooked so much that it almost makes me think it's better than the Azamina deck, but I feel like the Azamina deck has more gas going first, because a lot of you guys have asked me which one's better. I think the Azamina deck is better going first because it gives you an outlet. Any of those cards in that engine, except like Hollowed Azamina drawing into them, can get you into a combo. Where the Bestials, sometimes they just sit in your hand, right? Sometimes you don't have something to banish going first, so they're not that great going first. But going second, obviously, they act as hand traps. And we love to have extra hand traps in the deck, because now that pushes the deck to like, I think like 22 hand traps or something, which is an insane number for DM. So here my opponent plays Ultimate Slayer. Ultimate Slayer targets. They use Ultimate Slayer to get rid of a Predaplant Verte Anaconda. I'm going to draw them on the free draw that they got off of Garura. So now they can't add cards, don't have to worry about Kaiman. We're going to Drill Beam the Heavy Storm. I didn't want to use Dragoon's Negate just yet. I think I wanted to see if I didn't have to discard a card. I had to here. No choice on the TTT. Gotta negate that. And then here, they summon Chandra. They think they're smart. We're going to negate the Chandra because they declared to go to the battle phase. They're going to go into their Biden Dragon to revive the Fadra, which would revive the Chandra. We're going to imperm that, and that is basically going to do it. My opponent ends up scooping, you know, so. And I think they made a smart play there. You know, they were trying to not get Dragoon to pop for 1600. So here, actually, the only way for me to go for game, because this is 5600 damage, I had to summon DM. And I know this deck, right? And this is where game knowledge comes in. I know that this deck doesn't play really any hand traps. These Sky Striker Tenpai decks, they just play board breakers. So I knew I was unimpeded here. Even if they did, I have Dragoon's Negate. I'm going to summon DM. I was going to Dark Magical finish them. They scooped. GG. Let's pick another one. This one, I bet you this one's great. I'm guaranteeing you this one's great. I'm not actually, but who knows? We'll see. There's just not that many great replays, you know? Like, some of these replays are just, you know? Going first. Let's see what we cooked up here. This is a good hand. Get Max Seed. Got the Ash Blossom. Nice. Going Lubellion. Lubellion's going to grab the Bestial Magnema. Going to go Magician Souls, dump the DMG. Soul Servant, put Magician's Rod on the top of the deck. You could have put IOC, but I just put Magician's Rod because I was going to ending up just putting away the IOC. They Ash my Magician's Rod, no problem. So now that we've played through 2 hand traps, we're going to Magnum up, get rid of the Rod. I remember this. I misclicked. I meant to get rid of Magician Souls, and I was like, oh crap, I got rid of Rod. Rod is better in the graveyard, obviously, because Rod does stuff in the graveyard, you know? So now we're going to go Dragoon with Regained on the field and Jerusalem in hand. And this is probably a pretty boring replay. Let's see what happens. Who knows what happens? I could very much, you know, just fumble the bag here. Let's see. They couldn't play through 1 negate. Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's check this one out and we'll call it a day. Last replay. This is a very organized video, as you guys can tell. I definitely put a lot of thought into it. And I had a plan going into this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, we're almost at 5K. Appreciate you guys. I really do. Who would have thought a small town guy like me would almost have 5,000 followers or subscribers on YouTube? I'm humbled and very thankful for it, truly. I mean that, I am. All jokes aside, all goofiness aside, you guys are the best. You definitely make my day. Every single time I see a comment, makes my day. I'm not even joking. So we are going to send the DMG. We set up our triangle. We're going to draw 2 cards for free. We're going to reset the Primite Roar. We're going to set Regained, which I thought maybe I shouldn't have set Regained because now my Spell and Trap cards backed up. But who really cares? Oh, this was a good duel. I almost lost this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this was a good duel. Okay, this was a really good duel. I almost lost this. I had a great top deck. We're going to see. Okay. So just like the previous duel, we're going to negate Lordly Load. Okay. Because Lordly Load is just such a powerhouse. You know, you got to negate it. They're going to activate TTD to draw 2. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to Drill Beam that. Had they taken my Dragoon, I would have had to Drill Beam that. They're playing a Primite Rika deck, or a Ragnarika deck. And here I negate the Bloom, but they cross out Designator my Drill Beam, which is insane. So they cross out Designator my Drill Beam. So I've used my DM Triangle Disruption. I've used my Dragoon. I've used my Drill Beam. All I'm left with is Drew Swarm, and I don't really... I mean, it will do something, but it won't do much. Here we top deck into Ash Blossom, which is huge. This was a huge draw off of Branded Regained. Branded Regained is truly a custom card. It's one of the best cards ever, I swear. So good in Branded. I mean, in Bestials and Branded, but you know what I mean. We Ash Blossom the Jasmine here, which is a good negate if you're going up against this deck, and they surrendered. So Branded Regained coming in clutch there. We're gonna wrap up with that replay, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, thumbs up the video for me. Thank you guys. Thank you. I mean it. Sub to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll definitely still be playing this deck, especially on stream. So if you guys want to hang out with me on stream, I will link it below. Everything is below in the description box, the Discord, the Twitch stream, the deck list, all that good stuff. So be sure to check that out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, Habibis.